Hello everyone, Architects Multimedia here, and today I'm going to be doing an updated weather radio collection. Now, please note that I'm likely going to be getting another radio soon, so this might be invalidated faster than any other weather radio collection video I've ever done before. I'm going to start with my currently not being used or retired radios. So here's my retired ambient weather WR111B Adventurer. This one just, its battery just doesn't hold charge anymore, and its antenna is snapped. I set it up here with my Model Train stuff. So over here is the group of radios I'm currently not using, but are still operational. This is my Studebaker Sb 2603CB. Reason I'm not using this one is because it is very complicated to tune, and mainly because I don't really have enough space and power strips to be able to really have this operational. But it's a fun radio to operate. And the same goes with this radio. This is my Emerson Research RP2648, and this has actually never been seen on my channel before because I simply haven't had the time to review it. But really the motivation is what I should say. Excuse me. Freaking pollen allergies. Right here is my biggest radio in my collection. This is my Radioshack 12-150B. I moved this from its location in the drought is over video, and it currently sits over here. But this is an extreme range radio. Its antenna is absolutely massive. To give perspective, my hand is about the size of my RP648. My hand is the size of this bad boy's speaker. Just to give perspective. Now, the reason these are over here is because I just don't have the space to use these, or they're too complicated. Now, over here on my bedside table, sorry about the clutter, I have, this is where my other camera. I'm using my Kodak ZI-8 for this one. This is the one you usually see in the 480p videos. That's my Fujifilm XP90. So right here is my Midland Eh55vp. Got this back on Canada Day 2020. And on the same day, I caught my first ever live voice RWT. What the heck? Really good radio, but I moved it over here because it's kind of an accessible radio. So this one monitors WG653, unlike this one right here. This is my oldest radio, my collection by pure age, not like time, because this is actually one of my most recent additions. This is my realistic weather radio alert 12-140. That's some pretty big time interference from Paris. And if anybody says the X power is the best power known to man in the comments, there we go. Behind it is my lacrosse technology projector alarm clock. And I also charged my laptop over here. So over to the main course of my radios. Sorry if there's a bunch of clicking and a bunch of focusing. I have to turn it on and off from macro. This one doesn't adjust manual. This one adjusts manually. So this one right here is my oldest overall in use radio by time in my collection. This is my Midland WR120EZ. Got this back on my birthday in 2019. This thing has carried me from EAS number 15 all the way up to the recent. This radio monitors my county only, so if I'm laying in bed and there's severe weather possible, I'll have this with NOAA on.
Friday night, mostly cloudy. A 20% chance of shower.
And I know that if this radio goes off or this strobe flashes, then I know there's an alert in my county. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this radio is how laggy it is. I mean, I literally call it the Lag 120EZ. It takes like 30 seconds to save just from turning it off. But while we're on that, right over here is my other radio with a strobe. This is my AlertWorks EAR10. I've had this one since Easter 2020. This one is a really cool radio. It's an older EAR10, but it actually came without its antenna. So I had a metal rod with some frayed copper wire that I would put into frayed copper wire on the external antenna port, but it kept falling over. It actually did it once in my Earth Day Fury videos, but now it has a same G and extension antenna that sits over here, and it provides great reception.
Showers and a few thunderstorms will return to the region Tuesday through Friday.
That's actually good to know. So, the strobe right here is connected to my EAR10, and if you're thinking, oh, that won't work, check this out. Keep forgetting, this one's weather snooze doesn't turn off its alarm, but it's a great radio. So right here is my 2000 Mah Emergency Radio. So sorry about that red light, that's just my camera's recording light. And I have this one on KKLT Texarkana. I've had this one since Christmas 2019, which makes this radio one of 2 radios I've had in my collection for over a year now. And it's a really good radio. But it's kind of a travel radio, and I don't use it much. So right here is my only radio that is specifically AM/FM. Oh, need to turn the alarm on. And this is my Emerson CKS1862 radio, or just SmartSet 1862. I don't remember when I got this one, but the unboxing and review of it is one of the most popular videos on my channel. You can go check it out. But just so you know, there are a lot of errors, and my voice was so cringy back then, even though that was only a few months ago. This one's alarm, actually it doesn't have same, but its wake-up alarm is actually pretty cool. But its backlight actually is adjustable just like the EAR10s. The thing about this one is, it's actually kind of got a bit of age in it, so it makes a bit of a better find. Sheesh. Right here is my Midland WR400 version 2. Got this one on my birthday for 2020. Actually, got my 12-150 and for my birthday too. So yeah. So this is one of 4 radios I got for my birthday. So this one is without a doubt my favorite for overall, but this one's really loud. But I've only really caught one alert on this thing, but I listen to my FM stations on this one all the time. So right here is the 3rd radio I got for my birthday.
Mostly sunny and 34.
Oh shoot, I need to replace the batteries.
Mostly sunny.
Yeah, I need to replace the batteries on this one. This is my Running Snail 4000 mAh capacity radio. I'm not even sure what radio model it is, but kind of like my 2000 mAh, I just call it the 4000 mAh. But I love the Running Snail logo. But this thing is the loudest radio I have in my collection, second only to my Realistic. And there's a reason I didn't test it, because it is so darn loud. This one I didn't test because it's so laggy. I mean, come on, Midland, can't you do any better? Yeah, so right here is another one of my radios. I got this one at the same time, literally the same day as my 12-140. This is by Maxon WX70.
Lows in the mid-40s.
If you've seen Clay Ranger 143's radio reviews on the Maxon WX10, you'll know that the WX10 is basically just the Maxon version of the 12-140. Well, this one has all 7 NOAA channels, and you can turn off the alarm too, so that's a lot better. But I have this one on LED only, so it'll only flash its LED when an alert comes through on WNG653, but it's a heck of a radio. Now, this one I actually had a bit of trouble with because this wheel actually fell into the radio a few weeks back. Sorry, that sounded like I was about to say a no word. Right here is my Midland WR100B version 5.
Wednesday night, cloudy.
It's the most classic radio in my collection, other than that has same, and it probably will be the most classic. But the thing is, this thing shows a lot of version 4 characteristics.
Thursday night.
Plus, you can't adjust the volume when you're setting the channel. But when you put in the same codes, watch this. It'll do same 01, and it asks you for a number. It asks you for a number. I don't even know Cass counties, or Bowie counties, or Marion counties. I don't know any counties FIPS or same codes, so how am I supposed to put in the number if I don't know the number? Yeah, so back here is my Radioshack Pro 97 scanner. Hold on, let me turn it on.
Highs in the lower 60s.
This one actually
With a 40% chance of showers.
is WG653. It's a really, really nice scanner. As you saw there, it just cycled through all of its alerts, but I'm not even sure what the first weather alert is supposed to mean. I've never even seen a Radioshack scanner go off in weather alert. And yeah, I do that because the alert is in all caps, just kind of for comedy. So right over here are my dual Eton
Lows in the mid-40s.
FRX 3 Pluses.
South winds 5 miles per hour.
One of these is actually only a few hours older than the other, and I know it's the one that will either drop its second battery bar first or change the time first. But it's currently 10:03, so I don't think, and none of my other radios have changed. And another thing that WR120 is behind because of how laggy it is. So yeah, the Etons don't have the same, but they're really cool. They have like solar charging, they have flashlights. I mean, I've read a book about the United States presidents in the dark with one of these things, and to be honest, it gives a whole new level to reading in the dark with the flashlights. Plus, you could listen to the radio while you're doing it. But they're American Red Cross certified radios. They are American Red Cross radios, yo. Yeah, but that's literally all that's in my collection, though. But I'm hoping to get more soon. And also, just so you know, if any of you saw the creepy sounds caught on camera, that actually was not one of my radios. That was my camera distorting and amplifying a really, really almost inaudible squeaking sound it was making when it was overheating. Because it has a bit of a rubber extension on it, and that squeaks when it starts to overheat, but it's super quiet unless it's recording, and then it gets amplified over and over again, and that's exactly what happened. So mystery solved on that one. So a bit of a false alarm for any of you who thought it was Siren Head. Because I don't even believe in Siren Head or any of those urban myths, just saying. But I might make some more EIS scenarios, just so you know. And another thing on my channel, sorry I'm going off on a tangent here. Another thing on my channel, the Sparta remix requests, I've noticed. But I only take certain requests, but I'm not even sure. But if, to save your remixer extras, if you're watching this, just so you know, I don't even know who Technoblade is. So I'm probably not going to be able to do that request you put in, but I'll try my best to do it.
Basis. Broadcast.
Did I just say basis? Okay. Oh yeah. So I'll work on that. So I'm going to have to end the video off here, and hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you like, share, and subscribe.